What exactly are you planning?
Just the bare minimum of what that cow deserves. That had better not be concern I see on your face right now.
Of course it is. But for you, not for Liz. She's just lost everything. Her savings, her daughter.
Sounding a lot like concern for her.
At the moment, there are not many people who know about our indiscretion.
Nice word for it.
But if you go in there, all guns blazing, kicking off, then not only is everyone going to find out, but you'll not come out of it well, kicking her while she's down.
So what do you suggest? What, I just forget what she's done, play nice and pretend like nothing's happened?
No. Maybe get a resignation and then put it behind us. Move on with our lives quietly for once.
Fine. But I'm still going to give her a piece of my mind, though.
I'll go and get to her.
No. Don't go. Don't leave me.
I won't leave.
I love you so much.
I love you too. So much. I've never stopped loving you, Leah.
I'm so tired.
Okay. Get some sleep. When you wake up, I'll be right here. I'm not going anywhere.
That police officer thought we were a complete idiot. Total waste of time.
You'll find him. You know, how far can a man with a cane run?
Hey, thanks for coming with me.
It's only what you did for me with Pat.
Oh, we can't half pick 'em. Not that I'm comparing Jim to Pat.
It's not a competition.
He was lying there with that fence post sticking out of him. And I went over to help him, but he wouldn't stop.
Stop what?
He just wouldn't stop moving. And I tried to tell him not to, but he didn't listen. And he just pulls this thing out with a force I've never seen before. You know, the guy was a maniac.
Did you see anything else in the car?
Like what?
Any weapons?
Well, what sort of weapons?
A firearm.
You found a gun? What are you saying? He was going to shoot us, or?
He didn't make any threats of this nature.
Well, from what I heard about Ronan, he was pretty notorious around these parts.
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
There might have been a few high fives in the drug squad when they heard about his death.
But probably not, because that would be really unprofessional.
Look, we all knew Ronan was dodgy, but if we'd have known he had a gun, we'd have gone nowhere near the car.
I think we've got everything we need for now. Thanks for your time.
We'd ask you to remain available to us, because we might have some more questions after the post-mortem.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What is wrong with you? Messing with her head like that?
I wasn't.
She's just woken up from major surgery and you're telling her that you still love her? Promising never to leave her? I mean, it's weird.
Oh, well, I was just trying to comfort her.
Oh, more likely terrify her. I mean, how would you feel if you woke up in hospital and found your ex looming over you?
I wasn't looming.
Well, I think you should go. She doesn't want you here.
That's what she said. She told me she loved me.
Well, she's been under sedation. She doesn't know what she's saying.
You don't know what happened. You never have. And never will understand what me and Leanne
Oh, what's to understand? You left her when she needed you.
Okay, well, all the more reason not to do it again. I promised her I'd stay.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have.
Well, I did. And until she tells me different, I'm going nowhere.
You have been after him for months, years even.
You're wrong.
Hovering over him, following him to allotments, inviting him into your back room for cosy chats. Just waiting until he's too weak and vulnerable to fight you off. You are pathetic.
I swear, I was never after him. Until then, I was just trying to be his mate.
Well, you certainly weren't my mate, were you? You're just a washed-up, desperate slapper.
Come on, Jenny.
No wonder Jim saw you as an easy mark.
Liz!
You're not even worth fighting with.
I take it I'm sacked.
I couldn't care less. And neither could Johnny. He said you meant nothing, and I believe him. So turn up, don't turn up. Makes no difference to me. If you're not there at 6 for your shift, then I'll take that as your resignation. Come on, guys. This order needs to be ready yesterday.
Well, it'd help if half our staff wasn't on annual leave.
Gina is visiting Sally. You can't begrudge her that.
I know, I'm not. It's just her and Sal are two of our fastest workers.
Oi! What are you doing? Give it back.
Oops. Sauce.
She did that on purpose.
Oh, wind up, will you? It was only messing. She was daydreaming instead of doing her work. Hate these women that get pregnant and suddenly slack off as if they're too precious to lift a finger.
I'm not.
When I was pregnant with my Taylor, I carried on as normal. Working, shopping.
Smoking, drinking.
Crystal meth.
Say that again. I dare you.
Get back to work, or you'll be getting your P45 personally delivered by the end of the day.
Hang on. I thought you were taking some time off.
I thought you had this place under control.
I have. Go back to the hospital. Spend time with your family. Go.
Vicky, she's causing all kinds of chaos. I know she's a good worker, but she's not one for making friends, is she?
But I did say that she'd be trouble. Now I can't sack her because it's going to make things worse for Simon. You know, he's got enough on his plate with Leanne at the hospital.
Do I need to intervene?
No, you don't. I've got it under control. Go.
Call me if anything comes up.
Where have you been, anyway?
What?
Well, this last year, after you ran out on Leanne, where did you go?
It's none of your business.
Hey? Hey, Leanne, it's Toya. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Nick? What are you doing here?
Well, I've been here the whole time. Do you not remember?
Do you want him to go, Lee?
Yeah.
That's not what you said earlier. You said...
Well, that's what she's saying now.
You left.
But I came back. For you.
You let her on you.
Message loud and clear enough for you.
You all right?
Not really.
Listen, pour us a lemon soda, and I'll be back to you all about it in 2. So, I have been calling you. Hey, don't be rude. Talk to me.
I don't want to talk. I want to sit here by myself.
Ali, I know you've been through a lot lately, okay? But that's why you can't shut us out.
I'm not.
You are, and I get it. It's just... Look, Michelle will come round. She's just in a lot of shock at the minute. But she really needs you right now.
Why don't you go to the hospital, see your mum?
Why don't you lot just leave me alone? You know, the thing with you, college, you can't leave things alone for 2 minutes, can you, with your pat mentality?
Ali, you are a Connor.
No, I'm not, okay? And I never will be.
What was that about?
The crash. He's not dealing with it very well.
Should I go after him?
No, leave him. He needs to calm down. I'll text Shell in a bit. What's going on with you?
Well, Jenny's gone over to Lizzie's, telling her what she thinks of her.
So you're sitting here, why?
We had a talk, and she's forgiven me, but Liz hasn't been so lucky. She's been gone a while.
Yeah, but she's back now. So you knew?
Well, Yes, I did, but not for long. I'm sorry.
Who else?
Just Carla and Steve, but he won't say out. What happened with Liz?
I did as you suggested. I did tell her what I think about her, but you'll be pleased to hear there was no hair pulling, no eye gouging.
Very mature.
We'll rise above it, that's what I say.
I'll call Gemma. Give her a shift.
That might be a bit premature.
He didn't sack her.
I left it up to her. What the cheating little tart does won't affect us, will it?
No, rota's full for the next 8 weeks. She can squeeze me one extra shift in next week.
Well, you can't go back to the pub. I refuse to let you go back there with that snotty cow.
She wasn't as bad as I thought she'd be.
You know if you carry on working there that she's going to lord it over you.
I've no money.
Steve?
I can't ask him to bail me out. Not when he's been warning me about Hannah from the very beginning. No, looks like I've no choice, certainly in the short term.
Why is it the other woman always gets the grief rather than the cheating partner? Turn of the prodigal son, how many times is that?
I wish one of my sons had come back.
Tell me about it. Stop it! I've told you before, this is not a competition or a game of misery top trumps.
I'm sorry I had a go at you earlier. I'm glad you're back. I missed you.
Yeah, me too.
I'll put the kettle on. I'll give Beth and Sarah a ring.
Is it all right if I stop tonight? I think I should hang around, with Leanne being in hospital. We need to have a proper talk. She deserves that this time.
Of course.
David in?
I'm not sure where he is.
See, now I'm back. Ah, hey, it's like that. I've got a lot of making up to do, haven't I?
Pass us one.
Thought you were more of a mellow girl.
Behave. Mediocre, at least. Anyway, us Connors would drink anything, wouldn't they? Ardent drinkers, us lot. And pack animals, apparently.
Can't ring it.
I owe you an apology. I thought Ryan was going to die. I overreacted. Of course, you had to try and save Ronan. I'm really proud of you.
No, don't say that, okay?
I am. You put your own feelings aside and you did your best to help a fellow human being.
Please just don't say that, okay?
I'm trying to say that I understand.
You know, he's trapped in that car. There's massive things sticking out of him. And he was still goading me.
About what?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it matters to me. Hey, oi. This just proves how much better you are than him. You rose above and you still tried to help him.
You don't have a clue. You really don't. You don't have a clue at all.
Hey, how are you feeling? The doctor said everything's looking good.
Feeling so. I remember a bit about the accident, but
It's a bit hazy. I was trying to cough out. But then... it's all blank.
Don't worry about that yet.
I remember... oh, God. Tracy. The wedding.
Look, just forget about all that, okay? You need to concentrate on getting better.
Why was Nick here? Did you call him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought Leanne hasn't got enough on her plate at the moment, so I will invite her ex to come and hover by her bedside and get in everyone's way.
Was he here the whole time?
Well, you were still down in your phone as your emergency contact. You need to change that, by the way. Hello? And you kept vigil by your bedside like some sort of tragic hero.
Oh, so he was here all night?
Yeah, refused to budge, despite many, many reminders from me that you two are no longer an item. Oh, and then you went and spoiled it all by waking up and telling him that you love him.
What?
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, I pointed out that you were off your head on meds. I mean, that ship has well and truly sailed, yeah?
Right, come on, guys. Half an hour before you clock off Vicky. And have a word.
What do you want? I was on a break.
Yeah, but you're not scheduled a break. Look, I don't want to have to issue you a formal warning.
Good. Don't. The guy worked just as hard as some around here. That should have spent most of the day staring into space.
Okay, look, please, just get back to work. Sinead, have a word, please.
Is, everything okay?
Well, why don't you tell me?
Yeah, fine.
Are you sure? Because you're normally one of the most reliable workers, but you've been really off your game today.
Sorry, it's just hard to concentrate, what with all the excitement of yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, flogging knickers isn't exactly my dream job either, you know. But it makes it harder for me to discipline the real slackers if you're not putting 100% in either.
Sorry.
No, don't. You don't have to be sorry. Just knuckle down. Come on.
Thanks. No one makes scones like you.
I'll bet you're batch to take home.
Thank you. Oh, here we go now. Paul. Oh, there's a good boy.
Well, he won't even sit for any of us. Well, apart from David, of course.
It's tricky as his owner. Tori told me he'd been in prison for beating up Gary Windass.
Yes, he's been going through some stuff.
That's extreme, even for David. Oh, speak of the devil.
Traitor.
Hey, Nick. How have you been after all this time?
Shona's taking the kids to the cinema.
What are you doing here?
Nice. Missed you too.
I've said Nick can stop over.
Oh, no, sorry. We need to get there.
You could be more welcoming. He doesn't know what's been going on while he's been away.
And whose fault's that?
You could tell him.
You having a laugh?
He'd be supportive. I know he would.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he would. He is St. Nick, after all. But the fact is, Mum, I've not heard from him for a year.
He's done his best, I'm sure.
Well, he's lost the right to know anything about me, so he can stick his support.
David.
No, I mean it, Gail, all right? I want him out of here first thing tomorrow. Going out.
Can't say anything right. I told him I was proud of him for doing the right thing, and he just threw it in my face. He probably just needs some space. I'm worried about him. He'll be in shock. I mean, he's not immune to that just because he's a doctor.
Yeah, I know, but you and I both know what happens when people bottle stuff like that up.
Can I even trust either of you in a pub quiz?
Only if you give us all the answers.
I'm gonna get back to Ryan.
Give him a big kiss from us, won't you? Ali will come round.
See you.
Yeah.
See ya.
So,
David, pub quiz.
No, Tom.
I don't know why we're going ahead with this stupid quiz. Only 3 people have entered. Neither of us in a mood to play the genial host.
Jenny is trying to keep up appearances. I get it. Do you think Liz is going to show?
I hope not.
Johnny?
Catch you in a bit.
Lager needs changing. Did you sell many sheets?
3. Hey, maybe it's best we cancel it tonight. I mean, it's 4 minutes after 6 and Lizzie's not here. We'll be understaffed.
You're late. Sorry. Well, you can serve Toya and then collect glasses.
Fine.
I'll change that barrel.
Hiya, Toya. What can I get you?
Just a glass of white wine, please, Liz. Make it a large one.
And how's Leanne?
She's awake and talking.
God. How long's she going to be stuck in hospital?
No idea.
Back this week with Fred leading the charge as they explore France. Gordon, Gina and Fred's road trip continues Thursday at 9. But tonight we're off to Hong Kong where Jonah comes face to face with the Third Empire. Strangers is next.